Are ya ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who's on the run from the evil consoles?
Noah and friends!
Unite as Ouroboros, can they?
Noah and friends!
On a quest to save the real queens.
Noah and friends!
Has a sword that cut anything.
Noah and
Ready?
friends!
Noah and friends. Noah and friends.
Noah and friends!
Noah and friends are. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy, D-Rex, and today we are continuing our Let's Play series of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And as always, we start things off with the recap of last video. So recently, Xenoblade 3 got its third volume of DLC material, which involved a new hero and a new challenge in the Land of Challenge, Archsage's Gauntlet. And, for the sake of time in the previous video, I decided to do the Gauntlet off camera, and I just gotta say, it is probably by far my favorite challenge in the Land of Challenge in all three installments to date. I mean, it's just so different. While it does kind of follow the same formula of fighting waves of monsters, this is actually, like, you have like 10 or 20 waves you have to fight, and you have to actually be kind of methodical on how you do this, and it'll give you opportunities to choose which heroes to fight by your side. Because you don't have your normal party with it. You have to choose the heroes. So it's like, okay, how many, tanks do I want? How many healers do I need? How many attack support do I need? And also, how much points you want to spend on equipment or extending the time of the timer for this gauntlet match. It was just really unique, very interesting, and as I said before, probably my favorite challenge so far. But more importantly, what I loved about the gauntlet match, mostly was the rewards you got for passing with an A at least. If you got an S, that's even better. But anyway, what we got as rewards were more skins, which actually were callbacks to previous installments, with Lanz getting Rein's getup, and honestly, look, Lanz rocks that look. But most curiously though, it was Senna's callback skin. And honestly, at first, I wasn't really sure who it was, but I slowed down, I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, Senna's outfit kind of looks like Bridget's. And I mean, when you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because already Senna does have fire hair on her, and her skin tone is very similar to Bridget, so might as well give her, the arm sleeves and the leggings or whatever, the boots or whatever they are, to make her look more like Bridget. And as you know, on this channel I have some pretty crazy theories and a wild imagination, but it got me thinking, like, no, because before I'm like, what if somehow Senna is related to Bridget? But then I realized, oh, wait a minute though, in order for that to happen, Bridget would have to become a flesh eater, and Senna's core crystal doesn't look anything like a flesh eater's core crystal, because I only think, blades can't have offspring with their drivers unless they became a flesh eater, because when they become a flesh eater, they're like a human blade hybrid, which I think makes them more susceptible to having children with their drivers, because we know that blades in all of us got married to their drivers, but there was nothing about that having children, unless a blade became a titan, and then it can produce its own offspring in the form of other blades. But it was just kind of like a fun theory that I had at first, where Senna could have been related to Bridget. It would have been cool, but with all those things I just laid out there, chances are Senna's just was inspired by Bridget's design. Anyway, we are then introduced to the newest member of the hero roster, Masha, the Labdaris Extraordinaire, and I probably botched the Labdaris word. I don't know if I said it right or not, but regardless, when you first look at her, you don't really think that this is someone who is, able to fight, given the way she's dressed and she kind of carries herself. But, as the old saying goes, never judge a book by its cover. Even though that phrase, I think it's kind of redundant, because when you look at a book, the cover catches your attention and you go, oh, hey, this might be a good book to read. But then, of course, when you read it, it wasn't as good as the cover said, and I guess it all depends on how you look at it. But anyway, he is a healer attack class that is primarily focused on high critical attack hits that are used to heal the team. And actually her art ability, which will translates over to the other players who get it. But I think it's probably the most OP talent art ever, because not only does it heal the party, it damages the foe that you're targeting. So it's like, wow, a 2-for-1 heal and attack combination. That is amazing. But which actually, this really fits with Masha's personality and her character overall, because it turns out she is one of the members of the noble families, and so it kind of puts her in this happy medium spot, because while she does acknowledge that Mobius has to be stopped, that they have to be fought against, in her opinion, her primary job involves protecting the people of the city at the home front first and foremost. But yet again, as I said, she still acknowledges that Mobius has to be fought, so she does what she can to basically help all parties. So, it's really good to actually find someone who's in the middle instead of, all these other parties. Now, quickly going back to her title of Lapidaris Extraordinaire, for those of you who do not know what a Lapidaris is, and again, I apologize if I'm botching that word, but basically this is someone who loves working with jewelry, and if you look at Masha's design, you can really tell that she loves working with jewelry just for the fact that she's got gems all over her outfit, especially in her hair. And I'm gonna be honest, at first, the hairdo was kind of throwing me off a little bit, but over time, I've grown to like it. It actually looks really, really nice. Though if you were to ask me, I would be more concerned with the fact that can my armor, my gear, whatever it is, will it be able to protect me versus fashion? But again, I can see where she's coming from. I just wanted to throw that out there. So with Masha's quest over, Masha decides to basically she requests Mio to be essentially her personal model for all the accessories that she makes, and Mio, being the girl that she is, she's a little hesitant. She's like, a model? Me? I don't think I can. But all of her friends reassure her, like, no, Mio, you'll be great. And Sarah's like, go on, Mimi, you can do it. I think you'd be fabulous at it. And so, of course, she does. And yeah, I'm gonna say Mio looks pretty good with Masha's outfit. So I'm really looking forward to see how fabulous the entire team looks as soon as they unlock that class. After that, we jump back on the trail to track down and hunt down the dreaded Nopon Eater, because this big giant monster apparently loves to eat Nopon, and Ino, being the champion of the Nopon, can't stand this. And I mean, you want to see Ino fired up, just tell her that someone is abusing and eating Nopon, and look out, because she's going to come in like a train and take it out. And so when we track this thing down, not only is it massive and intimidating, the one thing that just for some reason caught my eye the most was the fact that this giant terror bird has a 6-pack. What? Like, how and why does a giant bird monster have a 6-pack, and why am I jealous because of that? Just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Regardless of my bemusement and jealousy of a bird monster 6-pack, after fighting it for a while, the monster escapes, leaving Ino to be kind of distraught, thinking that she failed and that this cycle is just going to continue forever. But before she got to that point, she kind of looked at Uni and is like, hey, Uni, maybe she could fly us, because, Hyantia, they have wings, and we've seen with Tyrea in the first Xenoblade game that some Hyantia can fly, but Uni's quickly to shut that down. She's like, yeah, no love, that ain't gonna happen. So this leads Noah, Ino, and everyone else to go to one of the Nopon caravans, where they talk to the Nopon Sunny, and after he hears what's going on, he reassures Ino's like, don't worry, Sunny have a plan to make sure dreaded Nopon Eater don't fly away anytime it feels like running off. And this causes him to basically, after we give him a bunch of materials, to create a pollen orb that is, apparently smells awful to everyone but Nopon. And for the Nopon, well, I'm just going to put it nicely and assume that it makes them see colors, if you know what I'm saying. So kids, if you ever find a pollen orb that's multicolored and smells awful, and just even if the smell doesn't keep you away, just don't go anywhere near it, okay? And so we tracked this thing all the way down to the Ethereal Sea, where right before it went to fly away again because it knew it was getting its butt kicked, Noah goes ahead and throws it into the monster's mouth, and it worked, but not in the way that they were expecting it to, making it, sick from whatever it was that's in that orb, and more like gave it roid rage symptoms. Yay? And it is now at this point where I totally had a geek out moment, because as soon as we jump back in the fight against the Nopon Eater, what music starts playing? Like generic battle theme music from Xenoblade 2 when you fight against the most generic monsters. I was totally caught off guard, but I mean, again, as I said, this was a surprise to be sure, but a welcomed one, and it even gets better from there, because at the end of the fight we get a cutscene where Noah and Ino get the golden affinity chain link thing, from Xenoblade 2 with drivers and their blades, and they go in, they use their combined might to take down the Nopon Eater once and for all. And I mean, if it's not apparent by the smile on my face or the tone of my voice, this just blew my mind again. I loved it so much. This game, it keeps exceeding my expectations, especially with these hero quests. And then to wrap it all up in a nice little bow, Ino and Noah have a really nice, sweet, warming moment between the two, where Ino is just expressing her gratitude that Noah agreed to be her master pawn, and Noah, saying like, likewise, I appreciate that you're part of our group. I can't wait to see what else we do next. And just overall, it just left a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling on in my insides, and like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still pumped up from hearing that theme music. I just can't get enough of it. Ah! But so after coming down, we decided to actually go back on the trails for the main storyline, because it turns out that the location that had the other part of the intel we were looking forward to, be able to sneak into the prison camp at the Agnian Castle, just happened to be kitty corner from where our fighting was. So it's like, huh, that's convenient. Might as well go ahead and do that part. And so after acquiring the intel, we head out to wrap the video up with some of the last couple event quests that are in the area. And who do we run into? Dorian and Bam Bam. Oh, good lord. And there's really not a whole lot to talk about here, because I didn't bother to record this portion of the game. Or in the last video, I was like, I'll just do this on my own time, off camera. Long story short, surprise, surprise, these two get themselves in trouble again, except this time, someone steals their equipment, we go out, we beat them, they get their equipment, they head back to camp to continue on their journey. And it's like, these two are lucky that Noah and everyone else are so kind-hearted people, because at this point, I'm just like, clearly these two were not prepared to face the dangers of the world, because every time we meet them, we have to help them. It's like, oh, please just make this end. I am tired of the tomfoolery of these two, but I have a feeling we're going to see them again later on, so yeah, not looking forward to that. And so to wrap things up in the last video, we ended up finding this little odd-looking monument that actually looked pretty foreboding. It's like you could summon a demon from hell, and even emphasize that point, Riku and Manana start freaking out when Noah and everyone else is kind of being curious about this. They're like, no, friends of Riku and Manana must not offer offerings to this monument, or it will summon terrible, terrible monster that will consume you all. Riku, beg you, Riku, beg on knees, don't do it. And of course I'm like, well, you told us not to, so now we're gonna do it. And so we put all the offerings in there, and instead of a big, giant, scary monster that I honestly thought it was going to be like another Nopon Eater of some sort, it just turned out to be this little purple squirrel thing, and I'm like, oh, this isn't horrible, this is kind of cute. And to emphasize that point of its cuteness, everyone else is like, oh, it's adorable, and it's all so cute. And it's at this point that apparently it's clear that Nopon don't like it when other cute things come in to steal the spotlight, because after the fighting, Riku and Mana proceed to go like Riku and Mana are hurt that friends called that little monster cuter than cute. Because Nopon are the cutest thing around. How dare you say something else is cute? Apparently someone's got some self-esteem issues when it comes to people calling other things cute. But what I've learned about Nopon is you just let Nopon be Nopon. Don't interfere with that. And there you have it, friends. That is it for the recap sessions. You know what that means? It's game time! Alrighty, team. Welcome back, and we are here in Colony Gamma. And before we go, I dive into what the plan is for today's video. Quickly, you'll get a better look. As you can see, Lanz here is rocking Ryan's get up. You know, it's honestly, yeah, Lanz just cuts this. It looks amazing. Let's see, where's Senna? Here we go. Senna really rocks the Bridget aesthetic too. You know, it looks really, really good. But anyway, enough of me geeking out over on the costume designs and stuff. So as you can see on the map, we have a question mark, and I believe this is also a quest-related event. It didn't pop up until after I got Teach's basically teaching lessons done, so I'm guessing this quest involves him. Let me back the camera up a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and just dive over here. Oh, in here. Okay. Can we please talk later? I'm right in the middle of getting my research documents in order. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to bother you when you're so busy. Oh, wait a moment. You are Mr. Lanz, correct? Mr. Lanz? My name's Lanz. Don't know if I need the Mr. I never would have imagined you would come to seek me out. Oh, my name is Numiki, by the way. Okay, so I'm guessing it is a quest-related event, but it has nothing to do with Teach. But anyway, because if it was Teach, there would be voice acting and stuff like that, I think. I was actually thinking of requesting you for some mentoring. I'm sorry, my brain just kind of shut down there for a second. Like, wait a minute. Someone called Lanz for mentoring? Not saying Lanz isn't, you know, a good mentor. It's just kind of like the last person you would think someone would. Or, not saying that Lanz wouldn't make a good mentor. I'm sure he would, but, you know, it's kind of like the last person you would expect someone would, you know, ask for him. And I can guarantee he's going to be having pretty much the same response I did. Wait! Yeah, he's like, wait, what? You mean me? You wanted me? Yes, I do anything for your help. Yeah, sure, I'll deal with it. I'm just so glad you chose me. Oh yeah, it does, because everyone else got to help Teach except for Lanz in that teaching quest, and he felt left out. So, you know, Lanz, this is your moment to shine. Don't ruin it. I'll get back to my documents now. I'll see you at training. Okay. See you later then. Info acquired. Okay. So, we need... here we go. Okay, yeah, let's
rest and heal up.
Well, let's get some food in our bellies first.
Oh, whoa! This is really good.
Hearing how happy they are that they're eating food always makes me feel warm inside. Anyway, let's discuss things. Oh, we need to go to that specific camp. Okay. Oh, curious about training. Oh, that's one we forgot to do. Oh. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple more hero quests to do. So
Let's have a little huddle up.
let's do the event quest first. Hey Senna, was there a little dude called Namuki among your little prodigies? What kind of person is he, would you say? Huh? Why are you asking me about him all of a sudden? Well, you see, you really want to know? Stop acting so cocky and answer the sparking question. Now, hold your ponios. Truth is, the little chap asked me to teach him. Finally, good for you, Lance. Yeah, round of applause for Lance. Woohoo! Yeah, it's time for me to step up to the plate and do my thing at last. Wow, he must have a few screws loose if he asked a big weirdo like you for help. Uni, stop picking on Lance. Okay? Leave the big guy alone. Big men have... they are emotional. Be nice. Heh, I'm in a good mood today, so I'll forget you just said that. Anyway, you asked about Namuki. How can I describe him? He always has excellent grades, and he never makes a mistake, whether in the classroom or on the battlefield. You won't find him rushing headlong into battle like Foots or Nagumo. Why a boy like Namuku would want tutoring from a brute like Lance is... Talion! Again! Stop being... Why is everyone a jerk to Lance? Huh? Oh, of course, you're talking. He's like, I'm Mr. Brain. I must be superior. Whatever. Yeah, it's hard to tell what he's thinking sometimes. An inscrutable sort. Sorry. Right, guys. Something stuck in my eye. Okay, I think it's better. Right? I have a little trouble with him, too. Come on, you lot. You call yourselves mentors? Shame on you. There's nothing more annoying than the sound of Lance getting carried away. Yeah, Lance, I believe in you. Let's not even listen to what these doubters say. Well, it doesn't matter what he's like. What really matters is that I make sure he knows I'm a great role model that he can depend on. That's probably not the lesson he's looking for. Perhaps. But he needs it. I bet he's going to need it. Here's the thing. Young boys look to grown men as role models, okay? If all they see is a negative influence from an adult, they're like, okay, so this is what men do when they get older. Okay, like, no, you want a positive male role model in young boys' lives. No questions asked. Oh yeah, so this is a standard quest. You know, it's interesting though. I thought this was a hero, or I guess this was a quest-related event, but let's see. Curious about training. Let's just go ahead and
Let's have a
get this one
huddle up.
open anyway. Before or now, I can't tell which one was tougher. What is this about? Nothing really. I was just thinking about the training regimen those lost numbers go through. I hear it's a real gauntlet. Ooh, is there another gauntlet type fight going on here? He's like, again, I still love the gauntlet run for the Land of Challenge. I have done it like at least 10 times already. That's how you toughen up, ain't it? Not that I want to sign up myself. Right? Ours wasn't pleasant at all. But when it boils down to it, I think it's the trainees who are better off, yeah? Yeah, I mean, you know, forged in fire, hardened steel makes you tougher, makes you more durable. Compared to what we're doing now? Exactly. Exactly, yeah. Life was a lot easier back when we were new recruits, right? That does make a kind of sense. All we do these days is fighting, and then more fighting. Yeah, you get me? What sort of training do you think they actually go through? You're curious too, Senna? You want to come with? We can check it out together. Yeah, now you're talking. It's always fun to shop around for some new exercises. And of course, the two gym buddies would love to do something like this. You are really getting into this idea. The training ground should be near the dormitory. I totally botched that word. I think we spent the night there once. Yeah, let's drop by when we're in the area. Oh! Hero Quest side story lands. Lance is getting the spotlight in today's video. Good boy Lance. All right. Lance is the star of the video. Well, hello.
So you wish to utilize this thing of which I meant to dispose. Such daring lunacy. That is what I would dub it.
It would be a dreadful waste to throw it away. There's always a use. Always. People, lives, the lot. Why?
I stand corrected. Then, what manner of use is it that you have envisioned?
Okay, she looks like a Medusa type character.
The city ruffians. You do know, no life can be harvested therefrom.
Yes, I am aware. That's why I'll have my toy soldiers play a little game. The lives of the fallen will be amassed in this special flame clock, as a reward for the final lass or lad left standing.
Oh.
The cream of the crop of youth competing for glory. Oh. Is that not simply sublime?
Oh, these guys are disgusting. Ugh. Whew. I just got a not so good feeling in my stomach, and now I got goosebumps. Oh, this side story, you know, for Lance, this is gonna be epic. Oh man, but so one of those consoles was console Y, and the chick with the Medusa like helmet. I wonder what. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I gotta think here. Because the Noah look-like was X, and I think the other, the non-masked, I'm guessing the guy who's the leader of the group who we saw in like the beginning of this series, I believe he was Z. So let's see. Wait a minute, no. Okay, we know what this is. If Shadow Noah, I'm gonna refer to him as Shadow Noah, was X, and the other guy was Z, and the guy we just saw was Y.
Huh?
Does that make the chick W?
Hey, did you guys
But then that kind of really messes up the whole pairings, because usually, you know, the letter next to each, but whatever. I don't know. Oh, Lance's side story. You know, we won't do that one right away. We'll save that one for last. You know, start the journey with Lance and end the video with Lance. That's I think what's gonna happen, because let's see. Oh yeah, because after this one, where is it? Oh yeah, the one with the, you know, someone wanting to perform science experiments on the Ouroboros. Yeah, that one will be next, as long as there are no other quest-related events. He's all like, yeah, I'm really stoked to do the Lance's Hero Quest, which I'm guessing all of the members of the party have a side story related to it, because Uni had one. It was basically her, you know, getting over her fear of Mobius, and you know, she said she wasn't doing it for closure, but I still think though she still got it. So I'm really looking forward to all this for all the other characters. The day has finally come. I don't think it's really a good sign when someone goes he. That's a little suspicious. Hey fella, teacher's here. I had a think about what kind of thing I should teach you. But I reckon we should get to know each other by talking with our fist first. Yes, actually I've been thinking a lot too. I've been wondering what's so different about us. Eh? I mean, the differences and similarities between you Kevesi and us Agnians. But the Kevesi are supposed to be our enemies, which curiosity is taboo. Or such curiosity is taboo. An impossible dream, so to speak. Well, you're already free, but I'm glad that's, someone's like, what's the difference between us? We have similarities too. So at least finally someone is asking those questions, but we're already, allies. So is it kind of redundant to be asking these questions? I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. You're also so veiled in mystery. I thought I lost all hope of learning about you. But now look, right before my very eyes, a living, breathing Kevesi. That's me. But my first step, a test to unravel the mysteries of your kind. Well, if you want to know, he is a Machina, and they are machine people from the Mechanis Titan, which no longer exists except for the fallen arm, because a god basically destroyed the rest of it. So yeah, there's a quick rundown on that. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't played Definitive. A test? What are you on about, mate? Come on, you. Aren't you curious too? It's okay, just nod your head for yes. Wait. Okay, for a moment I thought the roles of teacher versus student got reversed there for a split second. No, he's just extremely curious. Let's get started then. Okay, gotcha. Just pipe down a bit. Gotcha means understood, correct? Good to know. Just the way, as soon as he said that, Lance just pulled his head up. He's like, that's what he's trying to process. Huh? Hey, wait! Where are you going? Oh, pardon me. My excitement must have run away with me. You think? Please follow me. I'll explain in more detail at the training ground. What's wrong? Come quickly. I can barely wait to begin. See? He's a mystery, isn't he? Yeah, no joking. Hey, wait a sec. It's not nice to judge people so quick, Senna. Yes, Senna! Come on! Maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength, but at least he asked me for help. That much I understand. I have to meet his expectations as his mentor, right? Yeah, I guess so. You can handle it, Lance. Well, thank you, Noah, for your support. So I bet Uni's just like, I'm waiting for this to fall, to come back and fall on his face.
Yes,
okay.
Uni's the boss.
No, you're not Uni. You're a jerk to Lance. Uh-oh, there's a lot of guys here. What are these guys doing here? I gathered Kiri and company to help out with my test. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Though I have no clue why we're here. I love it. I've got a rough idea. Alright, if you're all prepared, I will ask you all now to conduct the battle. The rules will be those of a mock battle. Please keep fighting until I say stop. Team Kree, please fight to the best of your ability in order to test our senior colleagues' true strength. Hold on, guys. I got a cat playing by all the cords. Come on, get out of there. Come on, out. Okay. Sorry about that. Copy that. Of course, that means the opposing team should fight with equal fervor. Gosh, what that why was I don't know why I was having a hard time saying that word. Okay. Are there any questions? I don't think so. Whoa, hey, give us a moment. Now please take your positions. Are both sides prepared? In that case, let the battle commence. Hold on, you. Aren't you joining in? Of course not. I need to observe and take notes. I think we just got swerved here, Lance. But this is supposed to be your training. Don't worry, sir. Nemoki is super smart. He is the prize advisor of my team. Don't worry, just trust what he says. Kiri, you can always be relied upon for sound judgments. That's a leaderly quality. I see. So that's how it is, eh? Bah, might as well do this anyway. Get ready, you lot. You're going down. Alright. Not really the way I was expecting this was going to go out either, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and take care of these things. Shouldn't take us too long. Alright, there we go. Alright, stop. Please sheath your blades. Whew. It's finally over. You satisfied now, Nemoki? To be honest, I would have preferred longer, but I got the minimum data needed. I'll share my battle report later. I hope you will find it useful for improving your skills. Thanks, Nemoki. You're the best. Now, I would like to have a word in private with our seniors here, so please disband in a calm and orderly fashion. Nice work today, everyone. Yeah. See ya. He didn't seem to be like that. He got his butt handed to him. Thank you for waiting, everyone. For you three Kevesi, allow me to give a brief review of your battle performance. I'm still kind of confused where this is going, but... Yikes, here we go. You have a good balance of skills and are highly adaptable to emergent situations. Though I did not see any prominent abilities, your strength lies in having no major flaws. Do you really think so? I'm not a great judge of such things. You're excellent at utilizing ether. No, rather, your body has a remarkable high affinity for ether. Yep, that's pretty accurate. It probably doesn't help that. Deep down in her genetic makeup, that the ether in her could transform her into a dino beast, but we don't talk about that. Entirely efficient at converting the ether flowing through it into your abilities, just like a high-performance circuit. Oh, huh. I also have the sense that those wings on your head hold some kind of secret that ties to this. If you could just give me one eensy feather. Ooh, but you're asking a lot there. Nope. There we go. Just nope. Okay, then I'll find out eventually, though. Hey, just wait for a feather to fall off, then go grab it. Mr. Lands! Whoa. Yeah? Personally, I thought you were the most interesting of all. Just as your appearance suggests, you are by far the sturdiest of the group. Well, that's obvious. I like to push myself in my training. No, I mean, even regardless of training, I think your body was made to be strong and sturdy from the beginning. Well, yeah, duh. He's supposed to be a machina. Although I can't remember if I stated this before. Those the Kevesi that are supposed to be machina, they look vastly different than the machina of old. So I guess they went through a type of evolution or adaptation of some kind. It's as if you were somehow built to be as solid as possible. Looking closely, your body tissue seems to be quite different to be quite different. I don't know why that A's in there. It's out of place. To be quite different sort to Noah's or Uni's. Anyway, the three of you all have some clear differentiating features. So what exactly is he trying to say? How would I know? I suppose neither of you have wings like me. I never really paid much attention to that. Yeah, exactly. We're all similar and different at the same time, but nobody really troubles themselves with that fact. Ignoring for the moment the questions of this inconsistency, I still require samples to prove these differences conclusively. And so to begin, Mr. Lance, I will now conduct a full body inspection.
Wait, what?
Well, wasn't expecting that. You can't just spring that on me. Yeah, a little heads up. I don't mind though. I'll just go ahead. Wait, not in. Ow! Yeah, don't do it in front of everyone. Oh, the girl. That's something that hurt. What was that for? I should be asking you that. Why would you just strip right here in the open? Oh, hey, this is. Was it in the beginning of the game that they were all in a mixed bath together? I mean, okay, they probably had like a towel on or something, but I mean, whatever. Exactly, don't scare us like that. What? It's just taking off clothes. Nothing wrong with that. Time and place, Lance. Of course it's wrong. Wait, is it? Yes, generally speaking, it's wrong just to strip out in the open in a public area. It's kind of frowned upon. I guess they don't, at least in our world, they probably don't have set rules in this world. I can't think of a reason. You know, it's funny, like, they don't have a reason, but yet deep down they innately know that it's wrong. Why did you sock me one then? I don't know. Reflex, I guess? Yeah. You just look like you need a good smack sometimes. Jeez, Senna. I thought you and Lance were besties. What the stuff is with you two? Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we got swerved. Lance has been just being used as, or Lance got swerved. He's just being used as a guinea pig for this kid. He didn't really get to teach him anything, or at least the way, well, no, I guess he did get to teach the kid, just not in the way that he thought he was going to teach the kid. What kind of response is that exactly? Is it limited only to Mr. Lance, or... Oh, I can't just stand here idling. I need to research for my next test. What? Hold on! Oi! Come back! Oh, my apologies. My eagerness took a hold of me once again. You don't say. I hope you will cooperate with me again soon, Mr. Lance. I expect great things from you. That pause, that brief pause in the words, I don't know how to take that. Oh? Mostly of an ecological nature. Yeah, Lance was kind of... Lance, he got played. Okay, sure. You can count on me. Just let me know whenever you need me. Indeed. I hoped you might say that. Well then, that's all from me. You hear that, Noah? He expects great things from me. I just had a thought. So I know I said there was someone who wanted to experiment Ouroboros, right? It's probably not going to happen, but call me crazy. What if that kid is somehow involved in that plot? I mean, given how, I guess, interested is he into studying lands in general. I mean, it's not too far off. Not that much of a stretch, I think. Yeah, I heard. Man, it's great being a mentor. Like, I don't think that's what happened, Lance. This one. Hey, we'll let you think good about yourself. The party took part in Numuki's research. Despite teaching nothing, Lance seemed happy enough. He's like, hey, I was able to help the kid out. I feel good. That's it. And, ooh, 4-star, almost 5-star, so that's good. We got a lot of gear. Is there anything else? Check teaching requests. Teaching requests. Nope, nothing. Okay, so there's. All right, we got everything over here, I guess. All right, so that means. Oops. We need to go down here. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. Alright. Who is it that wants to... Oh, what's that? What the sparks? Oh, it's gas. Cover your mouth and nose. This is... knockout gas. Uh-oh. Urgh. Where am I? We're in the desert. Uh-oh. Salazar. Experiments, explosions, expanding our understanding of the natural world. It's everyone's best pal, Salazar. I'm sorry, when I hear Salazar, I think of Salazar Slytherin. Salazar, the Colony Iota researcher? Queen's fluffy tufts. So you've heard of me? Wait, I'm sorry. Who talks like that? Queen's fluffy tufts. What have you done to us? Nothing. Yet. Liar. Then how did we end up here, huh? Meep. I'm not lying. I'm just curious. I just want to know about Ouroboros. After all, you are. Yeah, not doing this. Time to get out of here. Alexandria, you're the commander. Tell Salazar to knock it off and just tell us what's going on. No? No. Okay. Meep! Don't disconnect! Meep. Clearly this guy's got a couple screws loose. Don't you want to be able to send stuff to your friends? What's she on about stuff? Wait. Supply distribution authorization suspended? Oh, so now we can no longer get any drop items now? Oh, this he's strong-arming them into doing whatever it was that he wants them to do. Too late. Hey, pack it in. Don't stuff around. I'm not stuffing around. I just froze your permissions. Just come along to Namba Mound and I'll kindly unfreeze them for you. Honest. I want you to come and say hello. I'll be waiting to see you. Aha! The Ouroboros experiment. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what that was about. He just wants to meet Ouroboros, huh?
That's a rare one.
Yes, it is. You're talking about rare about the skin, like, yeah, maybe he is rare for being as. What is? There's something up there. Oh, it's 11's. We're gonna have to fight up. He's probably got some powered up 11's. Whoa, look out! I almost went down into the pit. Well, yeah, only one way to get the answers is by just going right there. So yeah, let's do it.
If only you didn't.
All right. Oh, I gotta admit, it's a cool looking design. To be honest. Oh, you say you want to be experiments, explosions. He's inside the darn thing. Expeditious exposition. I'm so pleased you all made it, Ouroboros. Yeah, good for us. Now give back our authorization and we'll say no more about it. Oh, I don't care what you have to say about it. Be a sweetie and help me with an experiment, would you? What? Okay, I hope we get some answers after this. Don't bother, Lance. You won't get through to her. Looks that way. Makes it easier to give her a good walloping without feeling bad about it. Alright.
Good to add more names.
Do a video log. Salazar.
You're a lifesaver.
Come on. Yeah. Wow. Meeting a lot of strange cats today, apparently. There we go. Well, that wasn't too difficult. I thought that was it for me. But oh my queen, would you look at this fabulous data? There's nothing fabulous about it. You ruined our entire day. Yeah, even Mio in the background, she's got that deadpan look on her face. Oh, but it was worth it. I've never seen such high energy reactions. Explanations here and that transformation. Not even a full flame clock unleashes energy like that. It's a scientific marvel, is what it is. There's no getting away from it. Ouroboros are walking ether channels. And yet, despite that, this is not how we work. Casper, what are you doing here? Since you left with 11's, it wasn't hard to guess what you were up to. Are you sure you want to disappoint Ryza? He'll throw you in the river again. It doesn't matter. I had to do it. My results speak for themselves. The subjects are composed of unknown energy. If we can find a way to harness this energy efficiency, we can revolutionize the way we live. The ends justify the means, again, with this person. Casper, you might want to put this one on a very short leash. Yeah, and keep it tighter than it has been before. I want to bring hope to all of us, and I want to do it during my lifetime. I do respect your commitment to your research, but you can't hurt people in your power and expect hope. That's just your superiority complex talking. Yeah, just like, oh, because I am science smart, I got big brain, I know what I'm doing. To heck whatever people think are consequences. I'm right, you're wrong. Now reinstate their authorization. Meep. Supply distribution authorization restored. Looks like everything's as it was. Are you doing this research to help everyone? Nah. Well, this is the thing though. Like if Salazar just came out and said that, hey, I need to do this because I think it's gonna help people, then they would probably be more willing to go along with it. But no, she had to do these sneaky backhanded tricks. Sorry if I hurt you. You better feel sorry. It's okay. No, it's not okay, Mio. It's not okay. I just gave her the reasons why. I guess you should have just asked. Can't believe this. See, even Lance agrees with me. Lance, we're on the same page today, buddy. You better be thankful to Mio here. I am. Go on, have this. There you go. Titanium Temple Guard. This is pretty valuable. Can we really have it? Yeah, of course. I'm not going to use it, am I? No, I think your brain could use some more protection, just in case. So, you should use it and report back on its effects. Okay. Up there it is. Is this another experiment? You aren't even sorry, are you? Sorry, she's a bit of a one-trick ponyo when it comes to research. I'm going to research some research methods. That won't make everyone so angry with me. How about you just say, hey, I want to do this because of this. Will you be willing to help me? That usually works, as long as it's not life-threatening. Thanks in advance for your cooperation. Oh, gosh. You know, come to think about it, I haven't read the Harry Potter books, but just from what I understand of Salazar Slytherin, you know, in a way, I think he would have done a lot of things that this Salazar, how she went about, how getting people to be part of, you know, research, just like underhanded and just tricks. But the party got their supplies, distribution authorized back. Content with the data. Salazar now eyes new frontiers of research.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, well, let me look at this. Problematic friend, protecting. Yeah. Alright, well, we got all that done. And so now, it's time for the Lance quest. Alright, team, now we are back in the city, and I put Monica in the party just because it involves,
Lance, you're a glutton
Mobius
for
going
punishment,
after,
Don't tell me you weren't curious too. I want to know all their tricks of the trade.
but yeah, as I was saying, because the Mobius is trying to do something against the Lost Lovers, it's fitting that Monica is in the party, I think. Well, I guess I could have put Gray in there too. Ooh, dang. They go hardcore. Oh, we need some more lore character development.
Six ain't many.
6 of what now?
The Ouroboros candidates. All that training, and 6 get in.
Oh yeah, Monica did say something like that to us.
I feel kind of let down.
How so?
Just knowing there's a pecking order here too. Makes them the same as us.
People aren't equally suited to everything. Such is life.
Sure, I guess, but...
I'm feeling hungry. You guys want to go grab a bite?
I'm in favor.
How about the shopping area? I found the tastiest looking torpedo stand. How's that sound? Torpedo wraps, eh? Spark, yes. Lance?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay. Well, this is such a short sequence. That was really powerful. You can see that all this is really getting to Lance. Sorry, I gotta process here a little bit. Okay, I'm just trying to play back to what.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Fine, Uni. We'll go back to the campsite. We'll get you cleaned up so that you can stop complaining. Okay, but well, great. You made me lose my train of thought. Okay, so let's see. In the flashback, Lance was training, and he won, or I guess a training competition of some sort. I guess and he won. He got a medal. It was at the moment, it was one of his happiest, moments in his life at that time. But then when we cut back to present time, in reality, Lance kind of had a forlorn expression there. And he was let down that the Ouroboros candidates are 6, there's a pecking order. Or, no. Yeah, pecking order, I guess that's what you use, the word you use, right?
Every day's a training day.
And okay, so, yeah, Lance, you're back, and...
I'm your guy.
Like, what's bothering Lance there? It's very, it's very curious. So I'm gonna get Uni taken care of here quick, so I don't have to listen to her beller, and then I'll see you guys there.
Banana to whip up some grub.
A city torpedo wrap, eh? This has me curious.
The shop that sells them should be just across the bridge.
All right. Oh, hello. We got a juggler.
Hey, you! What are you doing back here? How many times have I told you, no performing out here?
Ooh. Okay, why can't the kid perform out there, huh?
You shouldn't be wasting your time like this. Don't you have training?
I'm not wasting my time. This is my job here.
You call that a job?
Hey, you're Ouroboros, right? I've heard. I suppose my job doesn't really compare to yours, I'll admit.
Why are they on your case?
Street performance. It's not allowed on this road.
Okay.
Street performance?
This stuff. Around this spot, this is where you get the best crowds. But still they like to push me around. We're at war here. Why aren't you fighting? They say.
Do you not need to be fighting?
The city's army is just for volunteers. There's plenty who are willing.
Why is that?
Because it gets you others' approval.
Yeah, well, it would, wouldn't it?
You think so?
You don't?
Well, who decides what has merit? And whoever's making the rules, how do we know they're right? I mean, I don't really know anything. It's just...
Uh-huh.
I think... Isn't it fine if there's, like, one guy who makes the call for himself? You know?
Even if it ends up being pointless.
Hey, even pointless things can have a point. Down the line.
True.
I want to live my way. Take it one step at a time, the way I want. Really live.
Uh-oh.
Oh, rats! Better scarper before the guards find me again.
Hey!
Tell you what, I've got a new trick, just in the works. You should come and watch. Bye.
You okay there? Can I help out?
Nah. I'm all good.
Lance! This alarm's worrying. Head for the war room.
Right. On it.
Okay. Yeah, this could kind of just seem like it came out of nowhere. This storyline for Lance, because
We never got to eat any torpedo wraps.
oh,
Sorry, but the war room should be our top priority right now.
okay. As I was saying, so it appears like Lance is, I guess, trying to find his place in the world now, but like gosh, this is I'm kind of stumped here because seeing Lance act like that, it's as far as we can see from interacting with him, most of the time, he's usually the like, all right, it's training time, or let's pound some people in the dirt, or every day is a training day, or whatever, right? Always usually saying positive. But now he's kind of, I guess he's like, what's the, almost like he's maybe, I don't want to say doubting, but again, like, because his whole thing is training and fighting, seeing that street performer doing stuff like that, I guess he just doesn't really quite get it, that there's other ways to live. And going back to the kid, like, it's volunteer work, and you need you need people in all areas. Yes, it's important to have people on the front lines in this fight against Mobius, but you need to also be able to help keep everyone's spirits up. Like, oh, hey, Gray. Hey. Okay, bye. But okay, I guess we can go this way. But yeah, it's just like I kind of like how when we got to the this part of the storyline where Senna is questioning if she is contributing enough, that Lance was there to it's like, hey, is everything okay? Oh yeah, I'm good. And Lance, he's like, yeah, all right, if you say so. And then Lance like, no, yeah, I'm good. And Senna's kind of like, all right, if you say so. Alright, let's go ahead and see what that alarm is all about, which I already know it's Mobius.
Now we just hang about.
Oh, Noah, you got in here just in time. You almost got locked out. Alright. What's going on? What's with the alarm?
A cradle transport for the colonies? Yes. The report is calling it large scale.
Oh, cradle, the pods for people.
And you want to liberate it, like you did that last batch?
Right, well, that explains the emergency assembly.
When? Where?
By our estimate, tomorrow, late night. Podesto Valley floor, at the Great Sword's base.
Ooh, wait, it's gonna be near the Great Sword's base, so maybe Mobius is starting to narrow down where, you know, the lost numbers are, and they're using this as, you know, just to help confirm. Ooh, this it smells like a trap.
Boss, the logistics guys wanted an overnight camping kind of deal.
Approved. Sort out the planning.
Just what I thought you'd say, so I took initiative. We can leave any time.
Yeah, showing initiative. Good job, Travis. Though, of course, if they're this close to the home front, to home base, I would be a little leery here.
What do you think? Should we lend them a hand with it?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, gladly. If Monica's okay with it.
It's up to you. But if things don't go to plan, there might be a fight.
Oh, we're always looking for a fight. Or we're always ready for a fight, not looking for a fight. Sorry.
Then be my guest. Take this chance to show my soldiers that Ouroboros spark.
Yeah.
It'll be an illuminating experience for them, fighting or not.
All right. We'll drill them well.
Don't know how well they're going to take that. Alright, so now where are we going? Ooh, do we get to go to one of those secret rooms? The rooms that we couldn't get into before? Oh, please! Please! Exploring uncharted parts of the Great Sword. Oh, ooh, I'm excited. Alright, oh. Okay, which way do we need to go? I can't see. Well, let's go ahead and grab this.
Come on, don't fail me
This
now.
has gotta be worth a bunch.
Nice, fine.
Ooh, it's quiet. I don't like it when it's quiet like this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the castle baggins, that's what it is. There we go. Oh, do we gotta take the boat out? Okay, yeah, we gotta take the good old boat out. Whoa, easy. Oh, there was another channel that I didn't notice before. Oh, back up. Back up. Ooh, yeet. Gosh. Oh, this is... Oh, yeet. How did I not notice this back channel before? Alright, guys, what's the word?
What kind of place is this?
Morak Intel.
Things used to be easier, huh?
What was?
All we had to do was bash heads. No thinking, no nothing.
What about the dying part?
Yeah.
You weren't scared?
Sure, I was scared. But at least I knew what was expected of me.
Wait a sec. You want to go back to that?
Obviously not. Just saying how I feel. There's just too much snuff to consider nowadays. It's doing my nut in.
I think you should try it sometime. This thinking thing might not be so bad.
Stop making it sound like I don't.
You just said it yourself. No thinking, no nothing.
I was talking about before, you spoon.
Sorry? Who are you calling a spoon?
Oh, shut up. If you're gonna act like a spoon, of course I'm gonna call you one.
It takes one to know one.
What?
Let's just chill out here, you guys. Okay, then why don't you tell me where we are now? What's this region? Come on, spill.
It's,
See? You can't tell your ass from your elbow. Doesn't that make you the spoon?
Just because I slept through that class. If I'd been awake for it,
He's right.
then...
Things were easier.
Then stay awake, you spoon.
Yeah. We had everything handed to us. Back then.
That's not quite true in your case, though, is it?
What?
You had thoughts. And deep ones at that. I can tell. When we're playing together.
But you have, as well.
I hope we find an answer.
Absolutely. We'll find it. I'm sure.
Okay, I guess I can kind of relate to Lance a little bit. I mean, I think we all had those moments in our life where it's just like, you know, we don't think, you know, someone just tells us what to do, you know, point us in a direction, and we just go and do it. And you know, kind of like, you know, I guess, you know, before, you know, before, you know, or
let me just...
Yeah, during you know, the high school years, you know, before you get out of school or whatever, usually things were pretty much set straightforward. You know, this is what things were. You know, you did what you were told. Then you graduate high school, and all of a sudden the world becomes bigger than what you knew, and you have to now adapt and learn all these different things. There are now different, you know, social, what's the word I'm looking for? Standards, I guess. Is like, okay, this is when you were a kid, you're a teen, now you're an adult. Those things that you did back then, you can't really do them as much as you can now. But like, you know, I'm not saying that there are times where an adult can't act like a kid, but, you know, generally speaking, you know, you gotta leave those childish desires on the back burner and only bring those up to the forefront at key specific times that are appropriate. You know, like me, you know, whenever there's a Renaissance fair, you know, that's the time for me to, you know, kind of get that part of me expressed out, to let it out, let it, you know, play and grow, whatever. Then after that, it's like, all right, put it back in the box for a little bit, and then just wait for the next opportunity to, you know, go do stuff like that, and, you know, just let my inner child out. And I guess, you know, like Lance, it's just, yeah, I think he's just trying to figure out his place now.
The Podesto Valley floor is ahead.
The camp's a stone's throw from the Great Sword.
Yeah, but I think Yunio's a little harsh there. I mean, yeah, she was making a point, but, like, you know, Lance is a big guy, you know, and I can tell that he doesn't like it being people calling him, you know, spoon. I'm just gonna say stupid. I mean, that's the word, you know, that's the way he's probably feeling, is that, you know, Yunio is treating him as if he was an idiot, and like, no, Lance is not an idiot. No, we've seen moments where he has his moments where it's like, oh, you know, Lance makes, you know, that makes sense. But, you know, Lance usually, if he can find a simple time, I know he's the one who, you know, finds a complicated, you know, thing, and when he explains it, it's a little confusing. But Lance is simple, straightforward, and so yeah, I think, yeah, well, big guys are emotional. You know, so that's kind of one of the reasons why usually men don't talk about their feelings, is because when they do try to talk about their feelings, people either ignore them or make fun of them. And people wonder why men don't share their feelings. Because we're supposed to be the tough people. Nothing gets to us.
Hey, guys. It's an honor. I mean, this chance to do an op with you guys.
What do you mean?
You're my heroes. Ouroboros. I mean, I always knew a grunt like me could never measure up. Although we all still dreamed of it. And now you're here in the flesh. Doesn't seem real.
What's so great about us?
Huh?
Before this op's done, we might have to kill old friends. How about it? Could you do it? Stab a friend?
Lance!
I mean, that's...
If you're here with some half-assed notions, go home.
I'm sorry. I just got excited.
They talk big, but when shit hits the fan, they might just double-cross us. You watch.
Ooh. You saying you can't trust us with the job?
100%. You never trained with our unit before. Never ever fought by our side. Way I see it, you're just some arsewipes who stole away what was rightfully ours.
Oh yeah? If I let you down, shoot me. In the front or back, I don't care.
Gee, thanks. Well, that's awful big of you, pal.
Okay, hold up. I mean, okay, Lance did have a point. It's like, hey, this is a mission, okay? You just can't like, oh, we're working with my hero. And listen, you could probably understand that kid's, excitement. But I mean, I guess Lance was like, hey, we're on a mission. You got to keep yourself in check. You have to stay focused here. And though the other guy, he's just jealous that, of course, he was training his entire life to become Ouroboros, and you can understand his anger, but like this is gonna be a make or break in the relationship between the Lost Numbers and Ouroboros. And like, ooh, this is, and I mean, in all retrospect too, just kind of like Noah, Uni, Lance, and Senna, Mio, and Tyon, they were opposing forces at one point, and they had to kind of earn each other. But for them, well, what? They worked together just to survive, but over time they grew to trust each other in a very short span of time. But again, when you're put in a situation like that, then bonds can be formed very quickly, and then it's kind of like the Lost Numbers. In all things considering, Kevesi and Agnias were their enemies, so trying to get them to work with each other and trust each other is going to take some time. But, yeah, tensions are running high, and given Lance's emotional state right now, that conversation probably didn't help at all.
I'm sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have come.
No, this is good. It's how you build trust. You can only begin once you've gotten everything out in the open.
Really?
One of my dad's favorite lines. Wasn't it the same for you lot?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they were enemies and they had to be kind of open with each other. And then also, Garrica's like, why are you fighting each other? Well, these were enemies and...
Yeah, you might be right on the mark.
I'm sure they'll settle down when they need to. They've got good role models today.
Oh, wow. Gosh, you can cut this tension with a knife.
Lance.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Whoa, you don't see many of those.
I guess, yeah, Lance is not in a talking mood, but yeah, Senna's trying to be a good friend. It's like, Lance, what's wrong? Let's go take care of this husk first.
More husks. Better see them off. I don't mind waiting.
Well, that's courteous of you, Monica. Yeah, he's, like again, yeah, I guess I'm just not very good at reading people. It's like it's like I'm digging. Like I see the the symptoms of what's bothering Lance. Now I'm just trying to get to the core. Like, what is the problem? Because with Uni, it was kind of more obvious. It was, gosh, hold on. I gotta switch my controller out here. I got a bad one. Okay, as I was saying, so like with Uni, you know, you could it was fear of Mobius because she was killed by one, and it was with her like overcoming that fear. Why Mobius does the things they do. It's like pretty much all of them are fed up with when they realize that Mobius just uses them as cannon fodder and entertainment. But like again, as I said, Uni's was a little more clear, at least for me. Lance, it's a little bit harder to pinpoint. Well, like
Made it in one piece.
Ooh, what is that? I guess another base of operation. Oh no, that's the Levenses. Ooh, this is creepy.
Our intel was right. There's quite a few of them.
But it's too quiet. There's barely any signs of life. They're probably all conked out.
The fewer sentries, the better for us.
Monica, the cradles are in that transport.
Yes, it's likely. Let's head down. If we go round from the right, we can approach unseen.
Roger that.
Yeah. Ooh, but if it's... Oof. Ooh, we want to be as stealthy as possible here.
Never seen this place before.
Cradle Convoy Shelter.
If it's all like this, then this will be a cakewalk.
Uni, you just jinxed
Let's
it!
try not to get ahead of ourselves.
You just jinxed it, Uni. You just jinxed it. Never say it's gonna be easy. Never say this is gonna be easy. Or, oh, if that was easy. You never say that. And when you say it's, it's quiet, too quiet, you know it's a trap. Like if you're out in the woods and the birds are singing one moment, all of a sudden they stop, and you don't hear any of them, you know that there is something wrong. Get up. There you go.
What is this?
They're empty.
They're all empty!
It's a trap!
Monica! There's nothing in here! They're all empty!
Son of a... Report!
Same over here! We got cradles, but nothing in them!
They put the bait in and they got hooked.
Did we just fall for a trap?
Yep.
They've got us surrounded.
Troops.
Well, doesn't it suck to be you? Every little step you made turned out exactly as planned.
Yikes.
Now us, we're an elite unit, the All-Stars of Keves. You lot have been doing as you please for long enough. Right here, right now, we're gonna correct that little mistake. Garth! Oh! So you've actually heard of me?
Except he looks
Guess
vastly
I gotta give
different.
myself more credit than I thought.
Layla and who?
Sparks. They look like they're in their early terms. That means...
They got reborn.
That adds up. This lot, soon after they moved to Colony 8, I hear they croaked.
Don't dare look down on us second-termers. We were chosen. We are the elite. Now, I don't know if you're lost numbers or what, but you're in our way, and for that, your heads are gonna roll!
It's not gonna be that easy, kid. Oh, man. Yeah, Lance was like, hey, what if we have to fight old friends? So it was like, Lance, I think everyone in our team, they're like, yeah, we know we're gonna have to fight old friends at some point. It's something we have to accept. And of course, their friends don't really remember who they are. There you go. There you go. Oh, took care of Garvel. Don't have to worry about him. Oh yeah, this is gonna be done really quick. And there was one. And she is done. Oh boy.
Just finish him off already. I need that sweet, sweet life.
Okay, now his skin tone is back to normal.
Hurry, run him through. Go on. Kill him dead. That'll give me a good top up, nice and easy. Gotta love this new flame clock the console was kind enough to give us. It's a belter.
Yeah, it's green.
It's a different color.
Yeah, that is no ordinary flame clock.
Back in my old colony, if some moron slowed you down, there was nothing you could do. Oh, you could kill him, sure, but you wouldn't get any life from it. But around here, that's all changed. Here, life is the privilege of the strong. The final survivor gets to take the whole snuffing cake.
Garvel.
You get it now, do you? The weaklings need to be taken out of the running, so give me some of that sweet life! Aye! You mother!
You can call yourself elite all you want, but do moderate your expectations.
Yeah.
You're the same as ever, Garv. Only ever thinking of yourself.
How you gonna win against us like that?
What the snuff is this? No one told us about these monsters.
You are not to hesitate.
Oh.
What? Lady Consul!
I should have known.
Guess you can't have a Feronis without a consul, eh?
My Ouroboros as well. I can't believe my luck. I suppose I ought to have prepared better still.
A woman?
You like my children? They're an Anti-City special unit. One that I have diligently raised and lavished with love myself.
Love, she says.
It has been backbreaking to educate them so. They'll have to earn much, much more life for me before they're done. I hate failed investments. So you see...
I'll take you brats out myself to protect mine!
Ah! Kinda reminds me of Mother Gothel, you know, except, twisted and evil. Oh wow, we are barely doing any damage to her. Oh, this is gonna be rough, I can tell. Alright, someone get the topple in there. There you go. Get all that good healing up. Resisted the break, alright. There we go. There's Topple. There's Daze. Nice. Alright. Let's do this. Ooh, there we go. 242%. Nice. Yeah, there we go. That took out a good chunk of her health. Mobius H, that's her name. Alright. Come on. There you go. And come on. Chip it away at her. Keep, there you go. Topple. Nice. And done. Oh, quit your whining.
What is this? Nobody told me the Ouroboros bombs were so horribly strong! Why did no one tell me?
Dear, oh dear. It seems your grasp has exceeded your reach.
Noah! Cut the flame clock! We gotta release Garv and the others!
And boom!
This simply isn't
Yeah, I think it's...
What just happened? The console, she
just disappeared. Lady Consul? Lady Consul? What am I supposed to...
Oh!
Drop it, Garv! Your clock's gone! Just stand down! Peace. You don't have to fight anymore.
Huh?
No more stealing of lives. No more charity from consuls.
What are you on about? Get snuffed. You're talking out your ass. Don't have to fight. Fighting is all that we know. If we don't have that, then what the snuff are we supposed to do? Tell me, what do we do now?
Yeah, I guess, you know, that's the root of it all. Because Lance has been so much time fighting.
Hey,
he doesn't know what else to do.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Nah. Been through worse.
Earned his respect.
Man, you guys, stunning. You're so far beyond us.
It's not a big deal. If you were one of us, you'd do just as well.
Okay, but I guess what happened to Garv and everyone else?
Think they'll be okay, those guys?
What's eating you, Lance?
Well, I just worry we cut them loose a bit soon.
Tell me, what are we gonna do now?
How would I know?
Huh?
You stop stealing lives. You guard them. It's simple. But the how is up to you. Got it?
See, Lance can be smart.
You can't do this to us.
Colony 4. Know it?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
On your map, middle of the Faunus region. The lieutenant there, Boliaris. You can tell him we sent you. Try him. Helps to have a mentor, starting out.
He knows the regions.
You gave them the info. Now they got a choice. Some might take it hard, though.
Besides, when we cut through the flame clock, it was to protect the city detachment too. There was little else we could do.
If we'd meddled even more, it might have come right back round to bite us in the bum.
We did the right thing by telling them about Colony 4. I think that was the best course of action.
Everything they believed came crashing down just like that. They'll be confused for a while, sure. But they'll figure it out. Just the same as you lot did.
We might have gotten off lightly. If we hadn't met like we did in that valley, we'd be just as confused as those guys. Luck was on our side. Speaking of, back then, wasn't it Lance who was the most reluctant of us?
Nah. Our big man was just a bit shy to introduce himself in front of new people. Right?
Ah, shut up.
Oh, yeah, he was. I did kind of get the impression that he was embarrassed to speak up. Right? Eh? Oh, he's just a big teddy bear, really.
Yeah, change can be hard for people. Sorry, I'm just thinking about the flashback. You know, we're gonna have to jump to Colony 4 to see if those guys actually went there or not.
Here, Lance. Same dish as mine. Double Arden meat, deluxe.
Ah, thanks a bunch.
Let's see. No tall spice here, but double veggies.
Arden sausage, huh? That sounds good. But then, there's the tall spice sauce as well. Fluff cream and skeeter syrup dressing. What delights. Oh, there's even chocolate sauce. How can I possibly choose?
And the word, Lands of the words just
Hard
goes
to
simple.
believe, huh? Eating what we want.
Huh?
But is it enough? I want more.
Dude, that's already pretty hefty. You really gonna eat another? Oh, hey. Whoa, he's pretty decent.
Or have I got it backwards?
Huh?
Less is more?
Maybe it has to start with me.
Okay, I think it just, that last part just went over my head. Alright, Lance and the others took part in a mission to liberate Kratos alongside Lost Numbers, unexpectedly reuniting with Garvel in the process. Okay. Alright, I think I've kind of narrowed it down to what was going through Lance's head, and I'm gonna need you guys to, you know, help me and correct me if I'm wrong in this assumption here. But it's like, okay, like all of them, they were so used to fighting, and yes, at the beginning of it too, like Lance was more, you know, he was kind of reserved, but he eventually, you know, he grew out of that shell. He's like, no, these guys are our enemies, you know, and all we do is fight. I mean, again, like I said, all of them were kind of there, that all they had known is fighting, but everyone else was able to quickly get out of that mindset. Well, Lance was a kind of a different story, and you know, going through all the flashbacks he had previously with it before, you know, all the Ouroboros stuff that happened. You know, I guess, you know, just kind of like Garvel, like all he knew was fighting, but because of the situation that he was in when they got the power of Ouroboros, he was given a head start on what to do with his life, and he was still kind of stuck in that always fighting mindset. That now, at this point, he's starting to see that there's different ways of living, and I guess, you know, he just wanted more, that there was more to life, but he just was kind of stuck in his ways of fighting. Just he didn't really see the other way until then all of this kind of came back to him. It's like, it's really, I kind of think about it, it's the simplest of answers. It just, you know, lands, you know, he just couldn't quite see it, but yet it was actually right there in front of him all along. And it's like, if I want, you know, things to change, I gotta start with myself, or I could just be completely off the ball on this. But that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. Yeah, I'm sure give another day or two for me to process, then it'll click. But yeah, wow. Again, these side stories for, you know, the main characters. Again, these hero quests always add so much more depth to the characters. I love it. I kind of wish Definitive and Xenoblade 2 took some time to do stuff like this. Of course, with Definitive and Xenoblade 2, part of the main story is where you got more of the character development, but regardless. Anyway, and then his class rank limit has been broken. Okay, nice. Nice. Alright. Oh, hi Gray. Alright. Bye. Alright. Alright. Let me just look at some things here quick. Alright, so what do we get here? Oh, there's probably upgrades for that class, alright. Oh, wait a minute, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there's still some for this one. I thought I got that one done. Oh. Alright, well, we'll finish the day off by doing this. And so that means when we come back in the next video, we can just jump right into, you know, going to rescue the queens and what have you. Oh, what? I thought that was a camp right there, but I guess not. Alright guys, I forgot that we wait, there they are. Here they are. Layla, with the squad I was assigned to, fighting's all I've ever known. How to live in a colony like this? I have no idea.
We got new folks on the map.
Those colony four mutters sure like to crack the whip, working us to the snuff and bone. You're telling me the soldiers here have put up with this crap this whole time? Can't believe no one snapped. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Got new folks on the map.
Looks like you got all your stuff bundled up there. You heading out or something? Got told to transfer to Colony 9. One of the higher ups wanted me gone, I reckon. Wasn't exactly a friendly neighborhood anyhow, but hey, it's not like it'll make any difference. Huh. Oh, Layla's got some Collectopedia card. What we got for her? We'll do that.
Hey, we finished off something.
Pure gemstones. Nice. Okay, so he's gonna be going to a different colony, huh?
We got new folks on the map.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, hey, Jeremy. Well, let's go talk to the boss, man. See, you know, what his... What? Our queen was just a mechanical puppet this whole time? It doesn't make any sense. That's what all our comrades' lives, all the countless sacrifices, were for. A fake? Don't worry, we'll get the real queen back here very soon. Oh no, this isn't the command post. Commander's office. It's up here. We know how it feels to lose a commander. That sergeant must be tearing up inside. Leave Colony 5 to us. We'll offer all the support we can until they're ready. Oh. Okay, nothing on them. Alrighty, well... Wow, a lot... I'm getting hit with the feels. You can feel the emotion. In the Hero Quest, I can't say enough, but you just can feel the emotion that Arrow's going through. Alright, let's go ahead and just, you know, let's get the show on the road for to save the queens, because Melia and Nia, they've been locked up for way too long. Again, until I'm proven wrong, I'm believing the Ignis Queen is Nia. Alright, but wait a minute, I just realized Dromark wasn't by her side. Did something happen to Dromark? I was like, oh wait, no, duh, because it's a fake, so of course the real one wouldn't be there. I almost gave myself a heart attack with that thought. I hope nothing happened to Dromark.
Can we ask Manana to whip up some grub?
No, we're gonna discuss things, Lands. Besides, let's see, Venezuela home camp.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that thing.
Yes, we were, Lands. Okay, tell me what you know. Let me send you what Tyon and I got from analyzing the maps. First, about infiltrating the island itself. It appears that there are natural caverns directly underneath Agnes Castle. If we break through one of the walls, then climb the cliffs, we can avoid most of the guards' attention. Most. Not all. I would prefer all, Tyon, not most. But you have to take what you can. There should be even less chance of us getting caught if we do it under cover of darkness. So we need to do it at night. I seem to remember a little intel near Pike's Cove. It could be a good place to wait for nightfall. Once we've ascended the cliffside, we can approach the camp from the back. Notice the air vents? I expect one of those is our way in. That's quite a drop. Indeed. They won't be any use for exfiltration. Those ID devices are certainly going to be a help. Well, if they're not, and you're spotted, you'll all be rounded up in seconds. So, assuming we get into the prison, how exactly are we supposed to blend in? See how the vents also connect to the central cell block? It should be easy for you to mingle when the prisoners are all in one place for morning assembly. After that, you can move about in the open, calm as you like. As long as you've got an ID device, they won't suspect a thing. Once you're inside, you should make contact with Gondor as soon as possible. Gondor. Knights of Gondor. I've prepared a few possible plans of action for when you're ready to leave the camp. You'll need to change plans as the situation demands. Everyone needs to play their part. Once you're on Agnian soil, I'll head back to the city and stand by. Oh, you're gonna come with us! If you manage to extract Gondor without causing too much noise, we can rendezvous at Betula Bay. And if you don't, well... If you don't, you just dive right into the water below the western gate and we'll come fish you out. Bit extreme, but hey, as long as you dive feet first, it should break the surface of the water so you don't go splat. Give him a good booting for me, eh? Yeah, well, we're gonna keep you in the party, so you're coming with us whether you like it or not. Well, it seems like we've got our plan in place. Riku, roger that. When preparation is ready, we take Boundary to Hicks Cove. Quest complete. Alright. Oh, another quest event just popped up. Are you kidding me? Another one just popped up. What? Oh, we need to go. Guys, I'm sorry. You know I have to look into these when this happens, when they pop up. But, you know, for now, we'll end things off here. And, oh yeah, wow. Emotionally taxing, I'm going to tell you. Especially with our main group here. Lance, you took the spotlight this time around, so, you know, pat yourself on the back there, and hey, you showed that you do remember some regions and the places in them. So, Uni, be nice to Lance from now on. You got it? That probably won't last very long. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Like, comment, and correct me on any of my assumptions that I made about, you know, Lance, his character, you know, what was bothering him, or was I spot on, or was I just off a little bit? Again, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you later.